Welcome to UTD Lover, your ultimate source for everything Manchester United. From transfer drama and matchday buzz to insider scoops, we've got it all. Marcus Rashford is facing a mountain of criticism just as his Barcelona move talks heat up, and this time it's Manchester United icon Teddy Sheringham pulling no punches. With Rashford exiled and desperate for an exit, Sheringham has blasted his mentality, insisting Rashford hasn't earned a transfer to a club like Barcelona. Our fans starting to turn to Manchester United are making waves in the transfer market again, and it's finally happening. Bryan Mbeumo is on his way to Old Trafford in a massive £71 million deal after 2 failed bids. United's third offer broke Brentford's resistance, and the red-hot Cameroon international is set for a medical and final confirmation. Despite strong interest from Champions League-bound Tottenham, Mbeumo only ever had eyes for United, with 20 goals and 8 assists last season. This signing could be the centerpiece of Ruben Amorim's new-look attack. MBEUMO'S move edges closer as Brentford accept a third bid from United after knocking back to earlier offers. The £65 million guaranteed fee paid in 4 installments plus £6 million in achievable 8 months sealed the deal. Personal terms with Mbeumo had already been ironed out, and the medical should wrap up the formalities within days. Tottenham showed interest too, hoping to reunite Mbeumo with ex-Brentford boss Thomas Frank, but the player only wanted United, even with no European football this season. Mbeumo made that clear to all parties, staying professional in pre-season. Despite the talks, United's earlier offers of £45 million and £55 million were swiftly rejected by Brentford, who felt the player was worth more, especially after United splashed out on Matheus Cunha earlier this window. They've also added teenage fullback Diego Leon from Paraguay. Isacera Porteño. Mbeumo, who's been with Brentford since 2019 and pivotal in their promotion, bagged 20 goals and 8 assists last campaign, playing every league game. Manchester United kick off pre-season against Leeds United in Stockholm before heading to the US to face West Ham, Bournemouth, and Everton, with Fiorentina visiting Old Trafford before the season starts. But Ruben Amorim won't take players. He's allowed to find new clubs like Alejandro Garnacho, Jadon Sancho, Marcus Rashford, and Antony. Marcus Rashford is under fire again, this time over his social media antics. Right before United's preseason started, Rashford broke his silence with a cryptic Instagram post, fueling fan speculation. With Barcelona chasing a loan move, is this the end of Rashford's United story, or will the club pull the plug? Let's unpack the hints, training clips, and transfer buzz. Just before United's preseason clash with Leeds, Rashford went public on Instagram. Curious timing, right? He wasn't in United's 29-man squad for Stockholm. After his fallout with Amorim, Rashford spent the second half of last season on loan at Aston Villa and is now one of 5 senior stars in United's so-called bomb squad with Alejandro Garnacho, Antony, Jadon Sancho, and Tyrell Malacia. The group has been banned from training with the first team, instead hitting Carrington after hours while they seek new clubs. Rashford's preference. Barcelona. The two clubs are in talks, with Hansi Flick eager for a loan deal that includes a buy option. That's a scenario Rashford likes, and maybe United's best shot too. Lately, Rashford's been flooding Instagram with gym sessions and training snaps. His latest post dropped just before the Leeds friendly was titled, The Lab, the third upload like this in a week. Teammates including Antony, Diogo Dalot, Ethan Wheatley, Godwill Kokoni, Joe Huckel, and Joshua Zirkzee gave it a like. Antony, Wheatley, and Zirkzee were also left out of the Leeds squad. Though United claimed Zirkzee, signed last summer for £34 million, is dealing with a knock. Even ex-players like Aaron Wan-Bissaka, Brandon Williams, Donny van de Beek, Facundo Pellistri, and Jesse Lingard have backed Rashford online. Rashford's off-season grind includes sprints and paddle training. The work don't stop. Let's bring it, go, he captioned one clip. Another, putting in the work with family and friends before the serious stuff starts back up. Jadon Sancho, his Manchester United nightmare, is almost over. Banished by Ruben Amorim and stuck in the bomb squad alongside Rashford and Antony, Sancho is just days away from sealing a £25 million switch to Juventus, with Chelsea and Fenerbahce pulling out earlier. Juve have swooped with a deal, and Sancho even agreed to a major pay cut just to make the move happen. Could this be the fresh start he's been craving? Manchester United are in the final stages of negotiations with Juventus over Sancho's sale. With Amorim freezing him out of first-team training, United are desperate to move him on, and it's about to happen. Amorim even banned Sancho, Marcus Rashford, Alejandro Garnacho, Antony, and Tyrell Malacia from training with the first team. The bomb squad is restricted to after-hours sessions at Carrington to keep fit. It's been a controversial move, but it's finally paying off. At least with Sancho. Sancho seemed set for Chelsea after spending the season on loan. But the Blues rejected a permanent move, unwilling to pay £25 million when they could cut ties for £5 million. Sancho then agreed terms with Fenerbahce, only for that move to collapse. Fortunately for United, Juventus have stepped in. Italian outlet Sport Mediaset says Sancho has agreed a 4-year deal worth around £5.2 million, a season half of his current wages. Juventus are now close to agreeing terms with United, too. They started with offers of £15 to £17 million, but have now agreed to meet United's £25 million price tag, which includes bonuses and a payoff for Sancho, who is slashing his £300,000 per week salary to join Juve. Fenerbahce had offered around £8.50 to £10 million per season, but their move fell apart, and Sancho's Turin switch looks inevitable. Teddy Sheringham has slammed Marcus Rashford's dream of a Barcelona move, and his words are stinging. With Rashford training alone and pushing for a way out of Old Trafford, the Manchester United legend has hit out at the forward's attitude, claiming Rashford hasn't earned a shot at a club like Barca. As United prepare to cut ties, is criticism a sign of growing unrest among fans and former players? Let's unpack the drama. Teddy Sheringham says he hopes Marcus Rashford doesn't seal a move from Manchester United to Barcelona, arguing the attacker hasn't done enough to warrant it. Rashford, a United Academy product, is expected to leave this summer after falling out with Ruben Amorim, loaned to Aston Villa for the second half of the season. He failed to impress Unai Emery enough for a permanent deal. Now, weighing his options, Rashford's ideal move would see him land at Camp Nou. Barcelona are monitoring the situation after missing out on other targets. Nico Williams stayed at Athletic Club, and Liverpool are refusing to sell Luis Diaz. But Sheringham isn't buying Rashford's attitude or off-field behavior, which had also been criticized by former boss Erik ten Hag, who benched him multiple times. Amorim echoed those concerns about Rashford's effort in training. Told Sky Bet, as a pro footballer, you work your whole career to reach the top and play for clubs like Manchester United. And when you get there, you respect it. You don't throw it away or demand to leave. I find this whole saga pretty soul-stirring, especially compared to my era when we fought for the honor to represent such a massive club. To hear someone speak like Rashford does, wanting out, I hate it. I hated it when Aubameyang did the same at Arsenal. I really hope Rashford doesn't get the move he's chasing. Moving from United to Barcelona is a step up, and frankly, he hasn't earned it. United and Rashford seem set on parting ways, which may suit everyone involved. He's among the high earners United want, off the books. Though Rashford is back for preseason, he's training solo at Carrington. Capable of brilliance in the final third, he's scored 30 goals in a season before. Rashford has struggled with consistency, yet Barcelona may believe they can reignite his spark if they can lure him to Spain.